over a span of maybe over a span of let's say 1 week or 2 weeks, I have taken all hats on my own head, and that's why a single person can also be doing 6 thinking hat technique. And it is not necessary that all hats you wear. You may wear only 4 types of hat: red hat, green hat, black hat, and white hat. So the philosophy is that we need to have different type of people in our decision making area, and if we have those different type of people in our decision making area, certainly many things which may not be coming to your mind will come to the mind of others, and then you can achieve the path of excellence much stronger, much easier, and at a much early stage. So how are we going to use this 6 thinking hat in our manufacturing organizations? Because we are talking manufacturing competitiveness through 6 thinking hat. Like for manufacturing excellence, I want to implement TQM. For manufacturing excellence, I want to implement TQM in my organization. Now, for implementing TQM, what should be the plan? How should I make TPM? For that purpose, I can do this exercise with 6 thinking hat. I will propose some idea that, okay, this is the process we are going to follow for 6 thinking hat. Black hat will immediately say, no, this is not going to work in our company. And then white hat can suggest some data that similar type of efforts were done in some other company, whether they were successful or they were failed. So all those things are possible with the help of different people. Similarly, you are talking of TPM, you are talking of participation in excellence awards, maturity models. So all those things which we discussed in the first slide, that how manufacturing competitiveness is moving from simply a small Q to capital Q to latest technologies adoption and people orientation. That entire process of implementing and finding the customized way of implementing for my organization is possible through 6 thinking hat. Mastery of 6 thinking hat in itself has no meaning. If you become expert of this technique or tool, that has no meaning, no relevance, unless until you use those techniques for some type of decision making which can help your organization to grow further. So 6 thinking hat, generally we talk in terms of innovation, that I want to innovate something. So in that context, we generally discuss 6 thinking hat. But as we discussed today, that how this technique can also be used for your manufacturing excellence, for your manufacturing competitiveness, or for strategic use of manufacturing. These are, or for world-class manufacturing. So all these terms are quite similar to each other. Therefore, I have used manufacturing competitiveness, manufacturing strategy, competing through manufacturing, or world-class manufacturing. So you can understand. And with this, I think I should close. It is 11 o'clock. We can take 1 or 2 questions, quick questions, if they are there.
Sir, one thing important, interesting.
I will be giving this slide to Rajendra ji, and here I have written the role of all the types of hat colors, and I already explained it. So, but just for the sake of your notes, you can use these things.
Yes, Jodip sir.
Sir, that was really very interesting, the hat technique. I liked it very much. I am not from manufacturing, but I think even in our everyday life, in the life process, in the family decisions, we can use this model. This is good for not only manufacturing, this is good for in our life process also.
I 100% agree with you. I've been to Japan many times, And we know that TQM kind of concepts are coming from Japan. So even you or me, we feel that these are the concepts for our shop floor activities, for our organizations, etc. But when you go to Japan, you will realize that TQM type of philosophies are part of their daily life. Even in their house, they live their life like a TQM culture employees, TQM culture entities, citizens. So that is actually the need of the time, that these tools and techniques are not limited to just your shop floor activities. It is your level of understanding that how good you are in understanding the basic philosophy of those tools. And once you understand the basic philosophy of those tools, you can use them in your life. A student can use them in your preparation of examinations. So application is up to us, but application is only possible when you know that concept, because every concept has a philosophy. So once you have clarity about the philosophy, the six head doesn't mean that there has to be six heads. The meaning of six head is basically there has to be persons from different thought process in any decision making. They can be 4 also, they can be 7 also. So if somebody says कि नहीं 6 ही होना चाहिए तभी ये 6 टेक्निक बनेगा, सो वो फिर आप समझ नहीं पाए कि इसका मतलब क्या है. पर्पस केवल इतना है that there has to be some people who are neutral, there has to be some people who should be critical, there should be people who are full of enthusiasm with emotions, they can give anything as a solution. So वो एक important चीज है जो इस 6 head टेक्निक का पर्पस है. इसका पर्पस ये नहीं है कि 6 ही लोगों की जरूरत है, उसके बगैर ये हो नहीं सकता. You are mute.
Sir, you are very right. You are very right in the sense that's why the Japanese made the difference with the rest of the world. They are following in their home also that system.
Yes, yes.
We should also implement these things in our house, I believe. That helps in our life process, everyday life.
See, I give one simple example. I teach 5S. I teach 5S. Many of you must be teaching 5S.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, in that we tell that everything should be at appropriate place. Now you come to your own kitchen in your house and you see whether 5S is implemented in the kitchen or not. Whether you go to the cupboard of your children daily in the morning when they are going to school, you need to find where is the socks, where is a book, where is the pencil. So we teach those things in the classroom, that you apply these things in the shop floor, but we on our own in our house, we are not using those things, that we feel that these are only for the classroom discussion, these not to be followed.
Right. Right.
Rajesh sir, I think you remember that I have attended one session on this topic at 2018 at IIT Roorkee. Product conceptualization to commercialization.
Yes, yes.
Organized by Dr. Indradeep Singh.
Indradeep ji.
Yes, yes, sir. On that day, you have asked, you have given that same 6-head technique. You have taught us 6-head technique and given us the problem on automobile design.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So my problem has changed. That means I am also working something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Otherwise, I am afraid that you could have said that on that time also you gave the same problem and today also you gave the same problem.
No, sir. No, sir. You all, I think I have attended 4 to 6 sessions of UF, and I have find every time there is new content and new things and new problems have been discussed during those sessions. I think, dear participant, is there any query? Okay, Arun sir. Arun sir.
Sir.
Kindly conclude the session.
Thanks, Rajesh sir, for enlightening us with topic of concern, and your valued inputs and demonstration were exemplary. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Arunji. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I will share the PPT with Rajendra ji.
Yes,
Sure,
sir.
sir. Thank you.
Bye.
Next.
Please join the next session by 11:30 hours.
Dear participant, please join on time.
Product fails, most of the time it's failed because we did not understand that how user will perceive it. It's easy to, I am sitting into the office, I'm sitting into my manufacturing house, and I want to design this thing, I will design it. No one is stopping me. But problem comes, end of the day you have to commercialize the product. Most of the time this product, you will not use this product, some other, either some industry will use, or some customer will use, some user will use. So my point of discussion today is that how you should take care of the preferences of your users while designing your product. And that is very much important, because I am in touch with many of the entrepreneurs, because I am training them at the different platforms. So major problem what we are facing, technologically we are very sound, no doubt in that. We have very good engineering mind in our country especially, but still Make in India is not able to make that much of growth. Definitely that is a great initiative by government of India, we are getting good results of it. But whatever other initiatives of government are getting, that initiative is not getting. Why? Because commercialization is issue, integration between this management, engineering and science is somewhere somehow missing. So today I will discuss on that part, that how you should take care of your user preferences by developing your design or by developing your offering. So that will be the my today's discussion part. And if you have any question in between, I am free to feel free to ask me in between into the chat box. After maybe 30 minutes I will come to the chat box, and I will take the question from there. So that will be the design of the class. Sorry, that how we will take this class forward. And please let me know if you have any question in between. So flow will be like this. So first 1 hour and 1.5 hours I will take the sessions, and after that I will open for Q&A if you have some. So I'll start my session. I'm just sharing my screen. Just confirms one if screen is visible to you. Anyone can please.
Visible, sir.
Thank you. So this is today topic discussion is integration of advanced analytics tools in developing the design, product design. Especially we will talk about how you can develop product design. And I am requesting all the participants to just think from customer perspective for the another 1.5 hours, rather than your designing engineering perspective. Just get away of this. It's a bit difficult, but think from some humanistic point of view, that how you can integrate some of the tools to developing the product design. So this will be the today discussion, and we will go through some of the, not many, but some of the tools which you can use to understand their design. This is my research profile, because as an academician nowadays people are talking about what Arun has already told about my affiliation with IIM Visakhapatnam and affiliation with IMT Ghaziabad and different academic things. So the research thing is missing. So I thought that I will just explain my research profile. So I did my PhD from Vinod Gupta School of Management, IIT Kharagpur. So after doing PhD, I have completed my PhD in 2018. So 2018 was the time when I have started my PhD journey in 2014. It took me 4 years to complete my PhD. And 2018, I have completed my PhD. My first publication came in year 2016. That was the year when I got my first publication. Till today, I have published 26 papers. I don't know that what criteria you people are following for engineering. Definitely, you people are following either SCI or SSCI or Scopus or Thomson Reuters, or there are different index, or JCR you are following, impact factor you are following, or you are following Simago. So there are different index. We are following ABDC ranking, which is Australian Business Dean School ranking we are following. Till today, I have published 26 paper and 4 has been accepted. Still, it will be online in any day. So still I am waiting for that. In that we have category A star, A, B, C, 4 category journals are making. If someone is from business school, they are aware of this. They might aware of this terminology called A, B, B, C. So in that 21 in with the A, and with most of the paper which I am publishing now, I first see that impact factor should be at least more than 2. And why I'm saying the impact factor more than 2, in business it's a bit difficult to get the impact factor. In engineering, impact factor 2 is nothing. Why? Because what happened, there are so many people are there in this domain. So it's evolved field. Engineering is evolved field. There are so many journals, so many scholars are there and they are publishing. So definitely impact factor is somehow related with citation. So when we talk about engineering journals impact factor, they have 16, 18. Our God journal has 20 maximum impact factor, because very few people are in business domain. They are publishing and writing, and journals are also less. So I take care 2 plus at least. My Google score citation as today is 520, H index is 11, I10 is 12. So recently P ranking has been come by some of the institute, and they said they did that who are the researcher in management domain in India who are doing and publishing the papers. So I was in top 10 researcher in the management India who are publishing currently after 2019, of course, because I started my journey from 2016. So after 2019, I am coming. So on that time, I was on fifth position when this ranking came. So that is my research journey. Still, I know that many of the people are here in the audience are doing better research than me, and definitely it's learning curve for all of us to learn how we can excel ourselves. So this is short steps sort of my research credential. And that nowadays everyone is talking about research. That's why I thought that I should tell you. Now, important thing for the engineers, especially if you have engineering mind and engineering brain, or if you're from manufacturing side, always your design should be value based. And value is very vague term and very loosely used most of the time in the management or in engineering. Value is very vaguely and loosely used in, I am telling you, any management and engineering people or manufacturing industry. Value is something, it's very difficult to measure and very difficult to understand that what value I am. But remember one thing, whenever you are developing any of the product X, Y, Z, any of the product when you are developing, important thing is that is this product is valuable. I am taking you through one concept. I think you people are aware of this concept. Previously, we had something called quality. We have something called quality. You create quality product, people will purchase it. But now it's not happening. Nowadays, the new change or trend we have seen, irrespective of you are providing the quality product, people will not appreciate it or people will not accept it. I can give you the best example. I think how many people, because I can't see the audience, so it's a bit difficult for me to understand what is the cohort age. But if you are of my age, means 30 or 30 plus, then you all are aware of one soap called Lifebuoy, Red Lifebuoy. We used to like this size was big and there's no smell, and that Lifebuoy. I think everyone is aware of those soap we used to use in our childhood days. Best quality, best for germ protection, best for uses, best for everything. So that soap has no problem. Quality was best. But now, can you see anywhere? Some paper people are using, still using, but now people are not using that. Why? Because customer lose the value. Customer does not like that product. They like now smell or fragrance in the soap. They like transparency. They not this moisture. They like something which was not there in that product. Red Lifebuoy was nothing in terms of smell. And first, I remember first when I used Lifebuoy Plus, I don't know how many. I'm not the brand investor of Lifebuoy. Again, I'm telling you. But when I first introduced to Lifebuoy Plus, I thought, wow, it is something that I was looking for. And that poured Lifebuoy was a no smell and smell like I could not remember, but that was not good. So that was the time, because people were thinking if you are producing quality product, people will accept it. But that is not right. If that is right, the best phone I have ever with is called Nokia. I have used different phones, so I am in that generation. So our generation in the transition generation, we are from something we have taken from old generation, something we are taking from new generation. So I have used from Nokia to iPhone. Best phone, I am frankly saying, was Nokia in terms of their working, in terms of their strongness. So do whatever you want to do, nothing will happen to that particular phone. आपका सर फट जाएगा पर फोन को कुछ नहीं होता था. And now phone are too delicate. If it will be on the floor and it's slipping your hand and going to the floor, that is breakage. Think about Nokia phone. People used to, means parents used to that phone for the punishment for their children. That was the area. Quality was nice, but again, quality only does not matter because that product could not able to generate the value. Customer preferences has been changed, and definitely they are looking for some new thing which Nokia could not able to provide. And we all know what Nokia is today. I think next generation will not know and will not discuss that what Nokia was. So quality does not matter. That if you are sitting in your lab, you're manufacturing place, and you say, "Nahi, we are to using all quality," then people will like it. Again, think through it. People preferences are very much different nowadays. So quality, and I can give you the example of movies. Some of the movie, they work very hard day in day out, 3 years, all star, working very hard on craft, then direction. End of the day, movie got failed or flop, because you need to understand the nerve of the consumer, because nerve consumers now or the user want to see some kind of movie which is not traditional. It days has been gone ki aap one is hero, one heroine, one villain, one mother, one sister, and that all fight goes on, and one landlord used to be there. So people have changed their taste. So irrespective of that, whoever your star cast is, whoever your director is, whoever your team is, whoever your script writer is, if you're not taking care of the preference of the consumer, definitely user especially, then your product will be not. So always understand the value, and value is nothing but benefit by cost. So how much benefit customer is perceiving, how much benefit they are perceiving, divided by how much cost they are incurring. So if you are incurring 1 rupee cost, if I am not getting at least 1 rupees value, I will not purchase that product and I will not use that product. When I'm, so it's very simple story. Na? When for example, IIM's fees is 13 lakh or 14 lakh. If parents is thinking that 13 lakh, spending 13 lakh for the MBA at IIM is not worthy, and it will not give you the at least 30 lakh of value, definitely they will not go for it. So at least I am telling that your benefit and cost should be equal. That we call break-even point. Definitely when your benefit will be more than that, then definitely your value will increase. So always think about that, what customer will get. And customer benefit is very much different. I will discuss in the subsequent slide. Customer benefit is different. You can't dictate the benefit of the customer. Customer will decide what are the benefit they are getting. For a particular characteristics, that could be benefit for me. For particular, could not benefit for me. So you can't dictate as a manufacturer that this will benefit for the consumer. You have to decide how you can reduce the cost, and you have to check that how you can understand consumer perception about benefit. I will give the simple example and then you will understand value. Everyone aware of these type of tea stalls? Everywhere we found in India, everywhere we used to find these type of tea stalls in India. When I go to this type of tea stalls, how much we are paying? Can anyone tell me how much we are paying? Around any price you can tell? How much you will able to pay? How much you will pay? Agree to pay? Or how much you are willing to pay if you want to take the tea from this tea stall? Anyone? How much you willing to pay for this? Any idea from the participant? How much you are willing to pay for when you are going to these type of tea stalls? 10 to 20. Jaideep ji told that I will give you 10 to 20. Any other view? So we have only Jaideep ji told that we will pay 10 to 20. And now my question to only Jaideep ji then, when you will go to this tea stall, how much you will willing to pay? How much you will willing to pay when you will go to this type of tea stalls?
Probably more than 100 rupees.
More than 100 rupees. We are going to Chayos, we are going to some of the place. When I'm saying end of the brand, definitely I'm not the uh, advocating or promoting that brand, but definitely I'm giving just an example. So when you are going to, what is difference between tea? Both are using same milk, na? They are not taking the milk of tiger. They are also using the same cow milk or buffalo milk. Same thing they are using. They are using same sort of sugar. Same most of the time same tea they are using. Tea leaf they are using. But what matters how you are perceiving. I am perceiving that this ambience looks for 100 rupees. So I should give 100 rupees to this. These tea, I am telling you always, these tea are 100 times better than the what we are getting at the Taj, what we are getting at Hamilton, what we are getting at the Chayos, what we are getting at any place. 100 times better than that. But still, we want to give only 10 rupees because this, my perception toward this product, the value which I am incurring for this particular product is 10 rupees in this scenario. And this scenario, I want tea is not different. Most of the time tea are same. When you will take the lemon tea, definitely price will be different. When you will take green tea, price will be different. I'm talking about normal tea which you are getting here and at both the places. So always understand one thing: when you are developing any of the product, you have to think that how you can increase the customer value for about your product rather than just focusing on the quality कि मैं तो चाय अच्छी बनाता हूँ जी, पीना पियो मत पीना मैं 10 रुपए का बेचूंगा. But when you think that how I can add some delta into my value while preparing tea, while providing ambience, that's how value matters. So value is very dynamic term. But I am giving you another example. When I have no fever, what is value of paracetamol? Zero. When I have no fever, paracetamol is there in lying on my bag and I'm not using it at all. For me, that is zero value. But when I have fever, the value of the same paracetamol is increased. And think about oxygen. Recent example we have. When corona was not there and second wave was not coming, who was bothering about oxygen? We are blaming to the government if we don't have plant or something. But was we bothering? We were not bothering. No? We were not bothering at all that we have oxygen plants or not because we did not need that. We have fresh air naturally. But during corona, value of oxygen goes up, black happening, everything happened. I don't want to go into that discussion, but value of that particular oxygen go up. So as a manufacturer, you need to understand the consumer preferences, what they are looking for, and accordingly you have to provide the services according to your product. You have to design your product, you have to design your offerings. That my point of view. Whenever you have to develop any of the product or manufacture any of the product, try to understand the consumer preferences, try to understand the consumer choice, try to understand the consumer. When I'm saying consumer, sorry, it could be user also. So if you are in B2B domain, it could be user or industry. So you need to understand. You go there and ask you what you want. So boss, I am manufacturing tire. I will go to Maruti. Boss, can you tell me what you want? You want 2 layer? You want 3 layer? What you want? You want nylon tire? You want tubeless tire? You want tube tire? What you want? Please tell me, and definitely I will manufacture like that only. Definitely that will then value will be much more than you just manufacture the tire and go to Maruti ki mera tire le lo. So always go to the user, try to understand their preferences and design your product in such a manner. So I have come up with this theory. When you have to measure the or develop a product offering, value-based product offering, 3 steps you should follow: explore, prioritize, and match. So first you have to explore the consumer preferences, choice, demand, need, wants. Then prioritize them according to you. What is priority according to customer? What are the priorities? Accordingly, last part you have to match them. Okay, this is the customer priority. This I have to match that priority with whatever offering we have. So these 3 steps you should take care of, and this seminar on design thinking. So this is a very much loop closing scenario. We learn in the most of the time. I don't know that you people are aware of that or not. Design is thinking is all about creation of different loop and closing the loops. So you start any of the process and you end with that. That's how we have different loops going on during the process. So same loop I am creating, but explore, prioritize, match, again explore, prioritize, match, and our journey will go like this. So first explore, then prioritize, and that match, and then again next will start. Explore, prioritize, match. So this is continuous process, and this is one standard process that you should follow before developing any of the design of your product. So I will tell you how you can explore, how you can prioritize, how you can match. So for exploring, my suggestion for exploring, what we are doing, you have to take some of the interview. Interview means semi-structured interview, or you can go to the talk. Then you can go for some focus group. There are different qualitative methods. So for exploring the preferences, you need to go to your user. You need to go to your user. You talk to them that what are your preferences. Take some interview. Take some semi-structured interview. Take some structured interview or informal interview. In some focus group. So first part is exploring the customer preferences, and for exploring the customer preferences, what you have to do, you have to go to the consumer. For example, I will take example here of electric vehicle. So now I want to launch one electric vehicle, two-wheeler electric vehicle I want to launch. So first, what I have to do, I have to go to the consumer of India, because Indian situation is very much different from the foreign situation or the Western country. They have developed infrastructure in terms of EV, but we don't have. We have challenges related to infrastructure. So first, we need to go to the consumer and ask what you want in EV, what you are looking for. So they may ask, I want mileage, I want speed. Speed is one of the problem. I want more, what you can say, capacity. So I want capacity. I want guarantee. I want availability of availability of charging station. So they will come up with different things. I want this. So they want I want with this design. I want to come up with these many CCs. So they will talk and tell you different product offerings or product variants or product characteristics that they are looking for. First suggestion, whenever you are developing any of the product, go to the users, ultimate users, and try to understand their pain points, and then try to understand what are their preferences. वो क्या चाह रहे हैं? And then you should work upon. So first you go to them and explore their preferences. So you will take the interview and you just write down that they are looking for this, 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 and these type of preferences you explore. After exploring, you have to prioritize them. If I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, when you will go to the customer, I am telling you, they will tell you 100 things. कि आप मेरे घर पे खाना भी पहुंचा दो. They may tell this. I want this also. So customers are very demanding, or users are very demanding. So end of the day, you have to prioritize that which is the most important characteristic they are looking for, because in a product you can't provide all the services, all the preferences, or all the characteristics. So you need to, what you need to do, you need to prioritize your characteristics, whatever they have preferences in terms of related to product. So if they are coming with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, sorry, 9, 10, 200 preferences. Now, you as a manufacturer or as a producer, you need to prioritize the thing. Prioritize करो आप उसको कि what will be the important feature that I should focus on. Others are, some customers told me, but these are not important. These are the 5 features which I should work upon, which is very much important. So that we call prioritizing. There is some method. What is first method is called, sorry. First method we call it rank order scaling method. First method which we are using for this prioritizing is called rank order scaling. Sorry. So what you have to do, sorry, I have used a brand. This is not brand, this is characteristics. So I go for the interview sorry. So for focus I explore some of the factor, and people talk about I am looking for design, I am looking for power means CC, I am looking for low price, mileage should be there, guarantee should be there, speed should be there, approval should be there, fuel type means I looking for hybrid, or I looking for only EV. So they want what type of fuel they are looking for. So what you can do, you can go to, again you have to go to user and you ask him, there are 8 characteristics, can you rank it? So customer can get that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Customer 2 may rank it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Customer 3 may rank 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So you need to go to at least 50 to 100 customers or user, at least depends on what your product is. So you go to them and try to ask to they rank them, and whichever characteristics is getting the higher rank, that is my priority. So you can prioritize what is my 5 characteristics that we are looking for. You got my point or not? So that's the first criteria that you should follow in prioritizing the thing. Go to the user again, and after, so first go to them, ask you what you are looking for. They will come up with 100 of the features that I want this also, I want this also. Then kahoge, nee, I can't provide these many facility to you. Now tell me what your priority out of this. So they will rank it, ki aap rank kar do, and then you can come up with this 5. So priority you have to set like this. Or you can do, second method is called segment wise. You can understand that we call constant sum method. How you can do? So design, power, mileage, price, guarantee, approval, speed. You ask, you have 100%. How much percentage you will give to design? How much percentage you will give to power? How much percentage you will give to mileage? And this is segment 1, which is female ka segment hai. This is male ka segment hai. This is old age people ka segment hai. Or this could be rural, this could be urban, this could be urban. So you can develop different product for different cohort also. That also you can do. Or you can think of one only cohort, that this is my cohort, and I will ask, so what you can do, all the characteristics which you have explored through exploratory study, go there and ask them, out of 100, can you rank something to me? So they will give you some rank to you. This is the rank they will give you. Like this is the rank. Sorry, rank I am telling about. Out of 100, how much you will give? Accordingly, end of the day, what you have to do? End of the day, what you have to do? End of the day, calculate ki most of the percentage kiska aaya hai, and that will be your preferences. So accordingly, you can prioritize your preferences. So either you can use rank method, or you can use constant sum method, give the 100. So you can do this exercise for different type of cohort also, because when we are manufacturing the tires, we have different consumer. We could have user, could be B2B users, industry, car industry, general public. So then we have different cohort who are users of this product. So accordingly, you can take their preferences also. And on the basis of that, you have to identify what are the 4 or 5 features which is very important in the customer's mind, what they are looking for, and accordingly you can provide the services or design your product accordingly. Now third part is match. Till match, do you have anyone have any question till here? I'm open for, because already 3 minutes. I'm open for question. If someone have any, I'll take that.
Any query, participants?
Just let me know if you have any query related till here. You understood, not understood, you have some question or you have some doubt, please let me know. Then we will go for match part, which is very much important.
You please continue, sir.
Yeah. So now third part, which we have to go like match, how we can match it. For match, we have one process or one analysis, advanced analysis, not advanced, but mid in terms of difficulty, but high in terms of value, is called conjoint analysis. So conjoint analysis is the next analysis that we are using for matching the preferences. So what happened? I have explored the preferences of the customer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I have some resources, resource 1, resource 2, resource 3, resource 4, resource 5. How with these resources I can match these preferences to come up with one product. So what product is what? Product is bundle of satisfaction or bundle of characteristics. So whenever you are developing any product, you have resources, you have your labor, you have human resources, you have engineering team, you have manufacturing team, you have production house, different resources you have. And these are customer preferences. Now call is that how we can match these customer preferences with the resource input we have. You got my point? And for that, the analysis which we are running is called conjoint analysis. So this is systematic process. This analysis for designing a product is systematic process where what you have to do. Now I have told you, first go to the customer and ask their different preferences, and after that you can go with it. After that, what I will do? So what I did, I have taken the interview. They come up with 20 factor or 30 factor that you people are talking about, and then I prioritize on the basis of ranking or on the basis of constant. Some I identify design. CC means power, price. Approval means approval of the government of India or some environmental association, and guarantee. These are my characteristics which I have prioritized. First, again, this very systematic process. First, go to the user, ask their preferences. After asking their preferences, what you can do, you can prioritize them using rank method, or you can use pair comparison method. You can use with different methods are there, constant sum method, q sort method. There are different methods to prioritize them. After prioritizing, you can use MCDM also. Some people are using this multi-criteria decision making technique. Some people are using AHP, analytical hierarchical programming technique, or some people are using ANP. So we have different techniques in supply chain and operation. We are learning how you can make the priority of different variables or different, what you can say, characteristics of any of the product. So that we need to understand. So by this analysis, I have identified 5 factors. Now in design, I thought that design is very important. What I will do, I will ask my engineering team or manufacturing team, can you tell me what type of design we can provide? So manufacturing team says that we can come up with 3 design. Design A, design B, design C. Then I ask them, बताओ CC में हम क्या कर सकते हैं? How many offers or variety we can provide to the consumer in CC? Because customer is looking for CC. So sir, we have option, either we can go 100, 120, 150. Okay, 3 variants we have. मतलब price में हम क्या रखें? So sir, so finance team came and they did some costing and say that he 4.1, 4.39 and 4.59 means it's in terms of 10k. So either we can put 41,000, 43,000 and 45,000. That many price we can put for this product. Approval, we have only two options. We can go for it or we can't go for it. Guarantee, we can provide guarantee and we can't. So for each and every characteristics, you have certain variants with you, no? Either you can give this A, B, C, or you can give price level this. So you have different variants with this. Can you tell me? Can anyone tell me? So for design we have 3. For CC we have 3 variant. For price we have 3 choice. For approval we have 2 choice. For guarantee we have 2 choice. How many combination it will create? Product combination we will create. Can anyone tell me? Total product combination. Anyone? What will be total combination?
So 108.
108. Very good. So it will be 3 into 3 into 3 into 2 into 2. That many permutation combination we can make. Na? Very good. So we can give it either design A with 100 to price, this to approval, no guarantee, no, or A 100, this, no, yes. This type 3 into 3 into 3 into 2 into 2, we will have 108. Permutation combination means that will be the product, which is the combination of all these offerings. Now, again, I have to go to the users and ask them to rank. What problem you will face, that I am telling you the actual problem as a manufacturer. When you will get 5 characteristics or 10 characteristics, यहाँ पे, for example, we have 10 characteristics and सबके 3 है, तो 3 into 3 to the power 10 permutation we have. And when you will go to the consumer and ask कि rank करो इसको, how I will rank it? 108 अगर मैं आपको combination दे दूं and say कि rank it, you will be confused. How I can rank 108 किसको दूं, 107 किसको दूं, and to whom I should give 100, to whom I should give 1. So it will be very confusing to the customer. So as a manufacturer, when you are getting this all data, this data means customer preferences, this data means how many variants you have, manufacturing capacity or your resources, you should reduce it. Reduce it means exclude some of the combination which is not feasible, which is not profitable, and which is not executable. 3 things you have to check. I can't provide 150 cc in 4.19. नहीं कर सकते हैं. Exclude it. Some of the combination will not profitable. Some of the combination engineer sir ये possible ही नहीं है. Machine will not work. There will be some problem in it. Sometimes they will say if you will go the guarantee, we will in loss, because what we are manufacturing, there are high risk of failure. So if you will get the guarantee, we will in the loss. So you have to sit through your manufacturing team and you have to decide what are different option or combination which is not profitable, which is not feasible, which is not executable, and you just remove it and come up with limited number of preferences. That will be very useful for the consumer. So what I did in this case, this is huge case where I reduced this total preferences to 18 combination. The combination design is CC100, price this. So, and then I go to the consumer, these are the 18 variants I am coming up with. So what I did now, after that what I did, I go to the consumer again or users again, and I have asked, these are the variants we are coming up with. Can you rank it? कि सबसे ज़्यादा आप किसको पसंद कर रहे हो? And then get the rank, and accordingly they have given. मैंने rank को combine किया, and this is the total rank of the customer given by the customer. Now I have to understand which are the preferences or which are the variants I should come up with. So for that we used to run conjoint. So this should be the data structure that you should collect, and after that we should create dummy variable. I know that everyone, most of the people will aware with this term called dummy variable. I am creating it, just do with me and try to just see how it's coming. So it's A. So what I am doing, we have 18 combination. I am doing that if this is equal to A, then it should be 1, otherwise 0. तो जहां जहां ये होगा वहां पे क्या कर देगा, ये 1 कर देगा. Formula is not working. Okay, I have to fix it now. I have to fix this. Can you see, wherever we have A, वहां पे 1 आ गया. 1 is for yes, 0 for no. So these are my 18 combination where wherever 1 is coming in, A is coming, 1 is there, otherwise it's 0. Same I am doing for B. So what I am doing is equal to if this is equal to B, I am fixing it, then 1, otherwise 0. अब जहां जहां भी आएगा, we should go for C or not? Can you tell me, we should go for C or not in dummy creation? We should go for C. C की जरूरत है. So columns is for C design is required. Can anyone tell me? Now tell me this line belong to which design? This belong to which design? This combination belong to which design? This combination belong to which design?
C.
C. It's very much C visible, na? If A में 0 है, B में 0 है, then C 0. So whenever you are creating dummy, we used to create dummy n-1. So if you have 4 factor of 4 level of any data, you have to create the dummy. What we are doing? We are creating dummy for n-1 because force will to always that will be visible. Na? That we call sometimes we call degree of freedom. So that degree of freedom we have. So we will create 2 dummy here. Now we will create dummy for CC. So again, what I will do? I will create right here 100 and here I will do to write 120. So is equal to if this is equal to 100, then 1, otherwise 0. Simple I am doing, and I'll drag it. Same for 120 is equal to if this is equal to 120, I'll fix it, then 1, otherwise 0. $150 not required. P 4.1 41,900 is equal to, I will write somewhere first 4.19, or you can just write the formula also. 4.19 and 4.39. 4.39. $4.19 is equal to if this price column is equal to 4.19, then 1, otherwise 0. So I'm just creating a dummy. That's it. I'm not doing anything. I'm creating just dummy. For 4.39. If sorry. Look, today I'm not feeling well. So sorry for that. If this is equal to 4.39, then we have to put 1, otherwise 0. Approval. So we have two options. For yes, we will give 1. So we have only one column. Approval mein is equal to, if this approval column is equal to yes, then what we will do, we will give 1, otherwise 0. You can do other way around too. Choice is yours. You can give 0 to 1, no, and 1 to yes. And here is equal to, if this guarantee is equal to yes, then sorry, then 1, otherwise 0. So that now I have created the dummy for everyone. Now we have to generally, basically we need to run the regression, and I know that most of the people are aware of this regression. So when we will run the regression, rank is inverse order ना, rank हमारा inverse order में है. So customer the rank 1 का value कितना है सबसे ज्यादा ना, in performance wise this is the most performing combination ना. So rank is the this is the inverse scale. So what we have to do in terms of performance, I want to convert this rank into the performance. What I will do, I will inverse it. Inverse का formula क्या होता है? Upper limit plus lower limit minus that particular variable, whatever you want to transpose this inverse. So is equal to, upper limit is how much? 18. Upper limit, lower limit is 1. So total is equal to 19 minus this. It will give me the performance score. अब क्या हो जाएगा? Just you see it कि rank 1 has 18 score. This is a score. Customer score तो ही होगा ना? Because if some customer is giving this one, means they are liking it a lot. So in terms of score, when you have to convert anything from performance to rank or rank to performance or inverse to this relationship, the formula which we are using is called this upper limit plus lower limit minus that particular column that we are using. Now important part is called forecast. Now we have to forecast the thing. We have to create a trend line with this data. How we can do? Go to data. We have to run the simple regression. We'll go to data analysis. We'll go to regression. We'll click on regression. They will ask what will be my input by range. By range means dependent variable. What will be my dependent variable? That we need to define. So dependent variable will be my performance. So I have selected that performance will be my dependent variable. So this is my dependent variable. They will ask what is my input variable. So input variable is what? A, B, C, what customer is looking for. So I want to guarantee. This is my input variable. Labels what they are asking. Labels means column का नाम पहला तो नहीं है. So first row is name. So yes, labels are there because we have selected. If we will select from 21, A21, then label we will not click. But if you are selecting with this label, then definitely you have to click on label. Confidence interval, how much we will generally in engineering people are taking 99%. In social science, when we hear about our objectives to measuring consumer preferences, and when we are doing any of the research in social science, 95% confidence interval we are taking. So we are taking 95%. Where I want my result, I want my result here. So you just select it where you want your result. So you need to output range. I want my result. Somewhere you can click that I want my result here. In that Excel sheet and press OK. Other thing is not required. This I got. Now I got all the regression coefficient. Got it or not? Now first thing what we have to see in the regression, we have to check the p-value. That p-value is significant and what is the combination? What I am using a statistically very loosely here. I'm not saying that we are able to reject or not able to reject. I am using very informally. If p value is less than 0.05, because we have taken our confidence interval is 95%. So if p value is less than 0.05, what will happen? This variable has significant impact, otherwise not. So p definitely less than this, less than this, less than 0.05, less than 0.05, less than. This is not less than. CC 120 is not less than. This is not significant. No? This is significant. This is again significant. Why I am not getting this? There is some problem in this. I don't know.
Sir, in the F column, you have
data. Yeah, this problem has,
Yes.
this has some problem. It's coming 4.39. Oh, double comma I have used. If C2 is equal to 4.39, take 1. If this is equal to, then 1/0. Yes, now it's working. और किसका नाम आ रहा है? Approval. Again, I have to run this again. Because data problem was there. Same thing. I have to just click OK. Okay. Now I got this result. So this is also significant now. Result has been changed definitely because input variable has been changed. So this is, can you see here? This is 3.2 to the power minus 0.5. So 0.000005 times then 3.2, 3289. So this is significant, this is significant, this is significant, this is significant, this is significant. This is also significant, this is also significant, this is also significant, this all value are significant. So my all variable has significant impact on it. So that's the output of the regression. I'm not going into that all multiple R square, what R square is coming, what is the significance of ANOVA. That I am not discussing it because that's not my cup of tea. Our cup of tea is this, that which variable is significant. And accordingly, we have to give the value and try to understand here. Very important point I will discuss here. So now I have to give the forecast value for this combination, So is equal to, we all know now what is the regression equation. Regression equation y is equal to a plus bx. And when we have different variable, then ia plus b1 x1 b2 x2 bt x3 bn xn. That is my regression equation. So I am calculating y for combination number 1. I am calculating y for combination number 1. And how we'll calculate intercept? This is intercept, and I will fix it. So intercept plus, what is the beta of A? Design A is this. This is the beta of design A. So this is my beta of design A. I will fix it. And into sorry, beta of design A into ये वाला. Design में अगर A होगा तो you will get this score, otherwise not. Plus beta for design B is this. I will fix it into B. B में अगर 1 होगा तो you will get this score, otherwise not. Plus C के लिए तो कुछ नहीं. C we have created 0 and relatively we have calculated it. CC 120. So again, this is my beta, and I will fix it into CC 120 plus CC 120. 100 पहले वाला था, sorry. Now 120. I will fix it into this, which we called CC 120 plus price 4.19 means 41.941k 900. Fix it into 1.49 plus price 4.39. Fix it into 4.39 plus approval ka beta is this, or coefficient is this, into, sorry, I have to fix it first. Fix it is like we are fixing it because we will use similar formula for everywhere. Otherwise, we have to calculate it again. This into this is the approval column plus guarantee beta is this into, and I will fix it first, and into this. This will be my score for this, and accordingly I will calculate the performance score for everyone. So this is my forecasting score on the basis of data which we have got. We have created dummy variable because we can't run regression on this, so we have created dummy variable for it, and then we run the regression and we got, and the highest number variable here coincidentally we are getting the highest this only wherever there was one rank. Sometimes it's quite possible due to beta regression or due to this trend line you may get jiska rank 3 tha could be coming on the first line, so that possibility is there. Now what we are getting highest this score, and this I should come up with. Can anyone tell me what design we should come up with? So this is my optimal design. This is my optimal design that we should focus on. What is the design? Design में कौन सा रखना है? A, B या C? Can anyone tell me? Design?
C.
C. Very good. Design will be C. What is my CC? Should be CC
150.
150. Good. And what should be the price? Price should be
4.59.
4.59. Is it? ये combination किसका है? Just see the combination, please.
Oh, sorry. That is 4.19.
4.19. Now one has been given into it, and we will go for approval or not? Approval we will go for?
Yeah, we will get
or
it.
not? We will go for approval, and we will go for
Yes, sir.
guarantee also. So my combination, when I will design this EV, this will be my design. No need to talk to engineers कि आप बता दो क्या करना है. You need to talk to your users, what you want, and accordingly you have to design your product from all the variants. So we come up with 108 variants that we can come up with. 108 design we can come up with. Out of that 108 design, we are coming with one design which we should launch or we should commercialize. Is this we should come with design C. This should come with 150 cc. This should come with 149. If you want to launch second product or second variants, you should go with this. I think this is your second variants with design B, CC 100, then price 4.39, approval yes, guarantee yes. This will be your second design. That if you want to come up with second variant, you can go with it. So you have different choice with you, and again you can do. You come up with 2-3 variants which customers liking most. Again, you sit with your top management team, design, think it through, think it in pattern, and try to come up with the original optimum combination which you can offer to the consumer. That's how people are doing it. Now, first call you have to take in conjoint analysis, that which is my optimal combination. Second call we are taking that according to customer which is most important variable. वो तो हमने ranking कर ली थी ना. After in this analysis also you can understand कि which is the most important variable in terms of consumer. कि consumer किस variable को सबसे ज्यादा respond कर रहा है, because we have different 5 variables ना. 5 characteristics of variants, product characteristics they ask for: design, CC, price, approval, current, guarantee. Now as a marketer, as a producer, what we should focus on कि सबसे ज्यादा मैं किस पे focus करूं? How you can do it? You have to see the range. You have to see the range of the product. So can you tell me the design का range क्या है? Design का range क्या है of beta? Coefficient का design का range क्या है? -45 to 35. How much it is? So it vary to. और C का कितना है? C का beta, can you tell me what is the beta of C? What is the beta of C? It is the beta of C, or coefficient of C. Coefficient of C is anyone? Please. Anyone? What is the beta of coefficient of C? It's 0 ना. We have taken relatively beta, तो हमने C लिया ही नहीं था. So C coefficient is 0. So what is the range of beta? So beta range for this design is vary from minus 4.5 to 3.5. So this range for design will be 8. Sorry, it will be 8. Minus 4.5 to 0 to 3.5. So it will become 8. For CC, what will be the range? Can anyone tell me the range of CC? What will be the range of CC? So range, how we are calculating? Upper minus lower? So what will the range of CC? Can anyone tell me the range of CC, please? What will be the range of CC? Well, very easy, no? CC 100 is minus 1.5. CC 120 is minus 2. Then CC 150 is 0. So upper limit is 0. Lower limit is 2. So 0 to 2, it how much it's come? So 0 to 2, it will be 0 to 2, it will be how much? 0 to 2, it will become 2. So the beta of this will become 2. Sorry. So this CC, what I am doing? This is minus 2. So the CC range is 2. Then price range is 0 to 7.66 because lower limit is 0, upper limit is 7.66. So this is 7.66667. And what is the approval limit? Again, for yes we have 1.5, for no we have 0, so it will become 1.5. And for guarantee we will have 4.5. Now you have to see that where we are getting the highest range. Whatever you are getting the highest range will be your most important variable that you should focus on while designing that particular product. So if the design variable or design characteristics as having most highest beta range, coefficient range, so that is most important factor, and as a producer, as a manufacturer, you should focus on that factor, and accordingly you should come up with this design. That's how we are taking a call. Third call we have to take in conjoint analysis कि इस डिजाइन में सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट कौन है. डेफिनेटली आई कम अप विद दिस कॉम्बिनेशन, बट आई वांट टू नो कि डिजाइन में कस्टमर सबसे ज्यादा प्रेफरेंस किसको दे रहे हैं. डिजाइन में सबसे ज्यादा प्रेफरेंस, सो देन वी हैव टू सी द बीटा कि बीटा सबसे ज्यादा किसका है इन डिजाइन. इन डिजाइन सबसे ज्यादा बीटा किसका, ए का. ये है, सॉरी बी है हाईएस्ट बीटा बिकॉज वो तो निगेटिव हो गया ना. सो निगेटिव हैज सम निगेटिव इंपैक्ट. So B is the highest, positive may we have the highest range. So B is the most important design variant that customer is looking for. CC, most of the customer is looking for 150 because that has 0. इसका minus 1.2 है, इसका minus 2 है. In price, most of the people are looking for 4.19 is the most preferable price range what we are giving. Approval में they are looking for yes definitely, and guarantee में they are looking for yes. अगर ये minus आ जाता है means they are looking for no, because definitely then yes will become 0, no will become 0. That is better. So 3 call we have to take on the basis of conjoint analysis. First is what is my optimal combination, and as a manufacturer or as a consultant, if you are consulting someone on taking manufacturing, you should come up with this value partition and conjoint analysis rather than just sitting in the office and manufacturing house and you are deciding that what I will decide. So come up with this exercise. You will need able to understand what is my most preferable or optimal combination. You will understand what is my most important variable in customer point of view and their value, and you will also understand this is in a particular variable which is most important variant that customer are looking for. That's how, and that is all from my side to make you understand how you can use analytics to understand. This is very easy analytics. Some in the next level what we are doing optimizing also this. So we are creating a template to optimize this design, but definitely that needs time, that needs a second round of research with feasibility team, and then we are doing it. But at least as a manufacturer you should understand, and if you are coming with this exercise, definitely your consumer or user will be more happy whatever offering you will design for them rather than just you are offering whatever your preferences, your choice, your thinking is. So this is and accordingly that we can't talk about match. So that I was talking about match. When you try to understand the preferences, so again I am repeating the process. What you have to do first, you have to explore this characteristics what consumer is looking for. So what you have to do, you have to go to them, you ask them, you interview them, and try to identify some of the priority their characteristics or preferences what they are looking for. And after that you have to prioritize them, either using MCDM technique or AHP or ANP. Or you can use rank score simply, or you can use constant sum, you can use Q sort method, any method you can use to get the priorities, that what is customer priorities. Some people are uh, on that stage, some people are running this also logistics, some people are running to understand which is the most important priority, and dependent variable is they will like it or not. So 0 1 will dependent, they use to run the logistic regression to understand the importance, relative importance of the any variable. You can run regression also to prioritizing any of the variable. You have different method to just prioritize whatever customers are looking for or users are looking for. Two method we have discussed in the class that you can use or you should use to understand this. And then for matching you should run again conjoint analysis to understand what is the optimal combination people are looking for, what are the most likely variant and what is the most likely sub variant of any of the product. So you have to collect data thrice if you want to if you want to design your product with the in terms of their value or consumer value or user value. First, qualitative study to explore their priorities. Then again you have to go to them and ask them for ranking to just set the priorities, exploring, then prioritizing, and last again you have to go to them and rank with this all the preferences for offering bundle you want to provide, and then you have to run. So thrice you need to collect the data, and then you have to come up with this product offering what you want to provide. If you have any question in this, I'm open for it. Any question?
Hello.
Yes.
Dear participant, and is there any query? Okay.
So if we don't, that's not any query, then we can stop here. And that is because I want to give some time. I know that tell platform, because I have organized two of the one I have organized and one I will organize in near future. So I know that the participants are very hectic schedule, so they have to be there from 9 to 5. So just I am leaving here, and if you have some further question, you can connect me over mail. My mail ID is there on website. You can connect with me. You can connect me at different social media platform also. And you have any queries related to your design, or if you want to, you have some question related to how you can enhance the designing process. But my one suggestion for all the engineers who are sitting there or from manufacturing side, always talk to your users also. Don't be in silo and develop your product without consulting and without talking to the user, because then there is high chances that your product or services will become failure, because you did not take the consideration the preferences, choices, understanding, needs, want, pain points of the users. So that is my suggestion. By that, thank you everyone. It was nice audience, and if you have any queries, you can connect me on different social media platform or my mail ID for further. Thank you very much, and thank you, Manav, Rachna, Engineering College or University for the opportunity to talk on this very, and this is very important topic nowadays. We all are talking about this design thinking, and this is the era of design thinking, and we used to discuss at the IIMs also that next generation is of thinking, analytical thinking, that we are talking about design thinking, then data analysis and digital. These three things will be there, and definitely it will change the scenario of manufacturing. It will change the scenario of decision making. It will change the scenario of how industry works. It will change scenario of how economics works. So as a uh, part of manufacturing or as a part of production, you should take care of this value part when you are considering any of the product manufacturing or product design. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for your enlightening words. for all of us with the topic of concern, and your valued inputs and demonstrations were exemplary. Thank you, sir. Thanks once again on behalf of organizing committee. I would like to pay my sincere gratitude to you, sir, for accepting our kind invitation and taking this session. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Dear participants, we will meet at 2 o'clock. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm leaving.
Thank you, sir.